Students and parents, welcome to the negative effects of Snapchat for teens. I'm Josh Oakes, the founder of smartsocial.com. Now, some students come to this page because they're doing a research report and paper. If so, let us know. And some parents are coming here just saying, how do I navigate Snapchat with my student, teen or tween? Now, we're not against Snapchat. We're not against social media at all, but we are against some of the caveats. While video games can be good for teamwork and communication, some of the strangers that are online can be the bad part. And Snapchat can be a fun way to stay updated with your friends and also message them, but it can also lead to all kinds of other issues. Now let's dive into some of those things. You can read this page here at smartsocial.com to learn more, but also I want to show you just some of the key negative effects. Number one, predators. Now you're thinking, wait, but I'll know what they're talking about. Absolutely, I totally understand. But strangers can easily connect with us, students and adults and parents. And there's snap map dangers as well. So if you're sharing your location, students, it's a good chance to go in and go into incognito version and turn off your location sharing inside of that snap map feature. If you don't know, parents, how to do that, become a member of smartsocial.com, dive into our Snapchat features, and it'll teach you how to do that. Number two is screen time addiction. Many of us are on that a lot, and they gamify it and keep us on the app. Now, students, you may have known about Snap Streaks. A few years ago, a lot of students wanted to make sure they open Snapchat every single day because they want to be able to send information back and forth to their friends to keep that streak going so they can keep that numerical number up. I'm giving you permission to just drop that number, forget about it. You don't need it as much anymore, but there's all these other tools now out there and apps that are kind of taking over Snap Streaks. Next, bullying. It easily spreads at school with no way to prove who's involved with disappearing messages, but it really does allow people to screenshot. There's ways to screenshot, as you know, without other people knowing as well. So you got to be really careful there. If you say anything mean that you think is funny, also, if you see anything mean online, make sure to share that with a trusted adult, because the disappearing content doesn't mean that we're not traceable. It just means that we think that we get away with it sometimes. Also, drugs are running rampant on this app. You need to know what the fentanyl is. Fentanyl, many years ago, when your parents were younger, they could experiment with drugs. Nowadays, it is not an option because of this deadly, deadly drug that is number 2 in the nation right now, killing students if they try and buy any drugs off social media. It could be laced with fentanyl. So I really want you to be careful there. If you see any of your friends, a lot of drugs are sold on Snapchat and every other app as well too, but we need to be really careful there with experimentation. Talk to a trusted adult and go Google and see what in the news has happened to a lot of students. It's so, so sad. Also, mental health. Some apps like Snapchat can create unrealistic image expectations with selfie filters, editing, bullying, group chats, and it could be FOMO, the fear of missing out. They all went to a party, I didn't, and that can really impact us. That's what I want you to know on this page. If you're doing a report about this too, I want you to consider, depending on what your teacher's okay with, saying, here's ways that I can use this as a tool instead of a toy. I can use it as a purpose instead of a pastime. We can dive into this, you get it. But how can you use this app and along with TikTok in a safe way that's productive? How do we learn? How do we communicate? How do we connect with the people we really know in person and not with strangers who say that they go to our school? So I hope you'll take a peek at this, learn more. If you're a parent or an educator, please dive into Smart Social, become a member, chat with us. If you're a superintendent, director, assistant super, talk with us as a district and we'll unlock all of this information for your school district. Thanks so much for being a part of Smart Social. Students, you can go down to the bottom if you're looking for ways to cite us if you're doing a research project. This is what you can do for your MLA format. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.